Hey everyone and welcome back to the support section. So we have three things I want to discuss in this video. Why am I moving like this? I don't know. Anyways, we have to discuss Levi Colwill, Robert Sanchez, and then the midfield conundrum, right? Because apparently we're still going after Caicedo. I don't know who at the club is so willing to spend $100 million on one single player. I mean, it's pretty crazy, but hey, there is that. So we're going to look at the other players that we might be interested in instead of Caicedo, but apparently we're still very, very focused on bringing him to the club. First up, let's talk about Levi Colwill. So he agrees a new 6-year deal at Chelsea, but right now the deal has not been signed yet. It's not official yet. When it does, he'll be at Stamford Bridge until at least 2029. Now, Pochettino has already praised the player after his first game with us during the preseason. I'm happy with him, maybe. His performance was good today, better than what I expected because it's only the first game with us after the season with Brighton. I'm so happy. He can be one of the greatest center backs in England. That's some pretty nice praise there. And so that means that we now have two left-footed center backs in Badiashile, Levi Colwill. We have Thiago Silva, who's probably in his last season with Chelsea. Sad. Then we have on the other side, well, Fofana was injured. Trevor Chalobah, who might be sold, probably will be sold because we just bought another player, another center back from Monaco. So we're pretty good when it comes to center back covers. On the flip side, there's still some work to do when it comes to other positions. In this case, goalkeeper, another midfielder, and then maybe attacking-wise as well. We've talked yesterday about the Lukaku-Vlahovic swap. I think it's a no-brainer, even though they still want, around 30 million extra. No problem. Do it. Why not? Some people are saying, oh, but Broha will be loaned out. Let's be honest, if we have to choose between Vlahovic and Broha, I mean, the choice is pretty easy here. But we'll see what happens with that. So, Robert Sanchez, for one reason or another, I don't know why, but certain fans are not pretty happy with that decision. He's going to cost us around 20 million pounds or so, which is fine. In my opinion, he's a better option than Kepa. Some people might say you're completely crazy. Am I completely crazy? Is your opinion based on last season, which, yes, wasn't Sanchez's greatest season? But are we forgetting what he did before that? He was a pretty damn good goalkeeper in the Premier League. And I'll say this, Kepa is too short to be a goalkeeper in the Premier League. He's 1 meter, 86 centimeters. That's way smaller than most center backs. This is why we're always stressing our A out when it comes to set pieces, corner kicks, because he can't catch the ball. He cannot, he's just too small. On the flip side, Robert Sanchez, 1 meter 97, 11 centimeters taller, he will be able to keep us calm during corner kicks, during other set pieces as well. Take the ball out of the air and we're chilling. Of course, there are some reasons why Brighton are not interested in keeping him anymore. So one of the reasons, of course, is he lost his place to Jason Steele, but hey, that doesn't matter anymore because they acquired Dutchman Bart Verbruggen from Anderlecht for 20 million euros, 19 million euros they say here. And well, the reason why Robert De Zerbi chose Steele over Sanchez is because of this. So he's better suited to his precise style of building from the back, and the head coach's game plan hinges on luring the opposition forward to play around their press with his goalkeeper a key trigger. Steele's decision-making and intelligence with the ball at his feet gives him an edge over Sanchez. The 25-year-old Spain international is not poor in possession, but Steele, and he's 32 by the way, is more consistent, particularly when playing shorter passes in tighter spaces. At times, Sanchez looked rushed when playing out of the back, resulting in misplaced passes and turnovers. With opponents to combat his style in different ways, De Zerbi's goalkeepers cannot afford to be a one-trick pony. Now, some people might enjoy this type of football tactics, right? Playing from the back, having a goalkeeper that can play with his feet, that's fine. But I'm more of a classic game plan type of person. We have 10 other players that should be good with their feet. One should be very good with their hands, and that's the goalkeeper. So if I have to choose between a goalkeeper that's extremely good with their hands, but not the greatest with their feet, I'll take that over a goalkeeper that's not very good with their hands, but very good with their feet. Because at the end of the day, the goalkeeper stops most shots with their hands and, well, not that many with their feet. Just my opinion. Of course, you might think I'm completely crazy, but hey, I've had enough with those easy goals getting into our goal because, well, Kepa just can't reach it, or his hands are too weak or just too late. I mean, enough is enough. Fine, you can play with your feet. I don't care. Can you save us from conceding? Yes or no? That's the most important here. And so I think it's a good choice that we're going with Robert Sanchez. I don't know what will happen with Slovenia 1 year from now. Remains to be seen. But as of now, I want this season to have success. I don't know, top 4 is going to be very, very complicated. We have City, Arsenal, Manchester United, Liverpool, us, Newcastle, all fighting for 4 spots. It's going to be exciting, but very, very difficult. So having this type of goalkeeper, I think, will add quality to the squad. And now last thing, with regards to Moises Caicedo and what happens if we decide not to go for him right now, which to me is the best option right now. Because nobody else is going to pay that $100 million for him. So why not go for an alternative option right now and revisit Caicedo in January or, I don't know, 1 year from now? Could be an option, no? Apparently, people at Chelsea think, no, it's now or never. Okay, but in the meantime, Chelsea have drawn up a list of options which includes Leeds Tyler Adams and Ajax Edson Alvarez, which we've been linked with in the past. He was pretty close to join us when Thomas Tuchel was still our manager. Didn't happen. Now, Adams has a loan clause in his contract following his side's relegation to the Championship. This means Leeds must automatically accept all loans offered where another club can pay the full player's wage, which could be a good option if we go to my tactic here, revisit Caicedo next year. So a loan option here wouldn't be the craziest thing. Alvarez, who Chelsea were keen on signing on deadline day last summer, is a name that has appeared again. It is understood that based on data, Chelsea feel Alvarez would partner well with Enzo Fernandez in midfield. I mean, I agree. I've seen him play. I've seen Ajax play for a while. I thought he would join Dortmund at the start of this transfer window, but apparently that deal, well, collapsed. So, I mean, we have the chance again to sign a player who wanted to sign a year ago. So, what are we waiting for? Also, Pochettino is not very, very happy with the way things are going for outgoing players. Still, many players have to leave the club. He wants his squad to be, 25, 26 players or so, which I agree. Having the same situation as last year is just impossible to manage. Let's wait and see. We still have a month left of transfers. Premier League starts in about 2 weeks or so. Let's try and finish our business on time this time. Of course, if you enjoy this type of videos, leave it a thumbs up, subscribe if you have not, would really appreciate that. Share your thoughts down in the comments below, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.